Alright. Let's make sure everything's working real quick. It's picking up my mic. We have music. I think it's good. Alright. Well, where's my glove? I can't draw without my drawing glove. Let's see. Keep that up. Okay. I think we's ready to go. Get my Cintiq plugged in. Alright. Where was I last time? Here we go. Well, hello. How's it going, Seth? Good to see ya. I gotta ask because I always ask. Is the chat, or I guess is my volume versus the music volume, is that pretty well balanced? Should be, but I never know. On your end, it might be a little different. Good. I like well balanced. I like balance. Balance is good. Not to mention, I think I was finally able to cut down the latency, so I'm about 7 seconds behind you guys. So chatting is much easier. Oh god, it's a cough. I got the Rona! For anybody who's just coming in, I hope you're having an awesome day so far. This spring weather's got my spirits up a bit. Well, at least if you're in Colorado, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, well, funny thing you were talking about with coughing and swallowing and whatever. I just got done harfing down some Mickey D's, which I already know that that's awful, but I had the McCraving and it couldn't be stopped. And when I got the craving, it was this morning, but I had meetings, I had all this stuff that I had to take care of. So by the time I finally had some free time to grab some lunch, I had just a little over 15 minutes. So there's a McDonald's down the street from me, and I just went through drive-through. It's like, yeah, I want this, this, and this. And of course, if I have a craving, then I'm getting way more food than I need. And I just ate it so fast. So now I'm sitting here like, my heart. So I think that's more my body just recoiling in horror. And hey, just checking, is there any skips or anything going on your end with the stream? I'm still like shell-shocked from my oh yeah, I got soda. But I'm still just shocked from my experience of trying to do gaming streaming from this laptop and how badly that went. Are we getting any lost frames? Is it skipping, or does it look fine? I mean, it's telling me it's running smoothly, but sweet. This is good. Well, I'm probably going to be on here for a while. I plan on getting several pages done. As you can see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then another file with 4 more sections, so 12 pages for this one episode. So yeah, probably going to be a little bit, but that's not a bad thing. When in doubt, blame Comcast. Yes, I like this plan. Oh, drawing water. Watery water. Oh, I didn't do the speed lines. I need to do those. Ooh, I didn't do any of the speed lines, not even for the eyes. What am I doing? Let's look at our layers. Oh, Lord. Okay. No, no, no! How long have I been... Oh, I've been doing that for so long. Well, silver lining. I can just select everything here. Maybe. And copy and paste it. So, just start up Assassin's Creed Origins after finishing God of War. Nice! Yeah, with Assassin's Creed Valhalla, I got I got really excited at that announcement. I mean, you know me and Vikings, so I immediately thought, okay, I'm going to go through the whole Assassin's Creed thing again because my wife had never seen any of the Assassin's Creed games, and that just won't do. So we're going through the Ezio collection right now, and I had never played Origins, and I'll be playing Origins once we finally get to that part in the story. It's going to be a long haul, that's for sure. Do you like it so far, though? I mean, it looks... Origins even looked amazing. Oh, God, before I forget, I need to merge these layers. And I'm going to lock up my panels layer. Okay. Gotta get these lines here. Gotta get those anime surprise lines. It's like I'll get it eventually. I should thicken these up a bit. There we go, that's better. Let me see. Anime simulation. Did not see that coming. This is... Oh! Yeah, Assassin's Creed's a 6 series if you've never played it. It does have its storytelling bumps. Like, they wrote themselves into a corner, which I can understand. When things started getting crazy with actually the Ezio collection, the one where they're in Italy, because it was kind of awesome, it was kind of exciting. They were getting to a point where the story involved like some next level celestial alien beings and stuff, and I think it got almost too big for them because they kind of abandoned it. Like, they took a really lazy way out. And, yeah. Then it just sort of became like, we need to fight these people and go into my memories, find this ancestor. Blah, blah, blah. It's been a hot minute since I've done lines like this. I think I'm gonna add... Ooh, no. I need an eraser that... I need better control of the pressure. There we go. That's better. Yeah, a little tip and trick for all of you at home. If you're ever doing the anime surprise lines, which is, well, this, you draw your picture first, and then you do black lines, and then you can go over it again and erase out other sections with their own lines, and it adds this explosive sort of I don't know why, but the reason I like as soon as I said explosive, I was like explosive diarrhea. No, it it adds an explosive, not diarrhea, but quality to the lines and your focal point. The last thing you should do is have diarrhea all over your beautiful pictures. They don't deserve that, and neither do you. So don't do it. I love all things Egyptian. Yeah, no, as soon as you said you were playing Origins, that made sense. It's like, oh yeah, Egypt, doi. Right. When I saw that it was on sale too, I was like, yeah, I'm going to download it. Why not? And then that caused us to get the other ones as well, because by now they're older than dirt. So they cost about as much as dirt. Does anybody know the price of dirt? Is dirt expensive? Am I speaking out of turn on this dirt thing? Alright, how's that looking? Not bad. Sorry, that tickles. How not to fart. I mean art. Yeah, I think that's enough. That's some serious eye zoomage. Alright, now I need to add some of those lines here. This is a good track. I want to add it to my library. Come here. Add to playlist. Chill out. Sweet. Come on, wrist. Do as I say. Look at the flick of the wrist. That's coming from here. Dang it. For pro tip, if you don't like the line that you make, flick, Control Z. Flick. I'm not going to Control Z because that actually is pretty close. But Control Z your face off. That'd be terrifying if you actually Control Z'd your face off. Don't do that. Ah! There we go. Alright, look at him raise his hand all... Spirits of the earth! Lend me your energy! Oop, oop. Don't want to get rid of the line. I just want to get rid of the stuff next to it. A little bit over here. And there. Yeah, yeah. Excusez-moi. Last thing I'll do on this portion is shade in and hatch this water. Because I just love hatching water. I need to go a little thinner. Here we go. I think I'll fade this out. I'll just have to do a little bit lighter. And go darker on the outside and hatch in other directions. Yay! All right. Every once in a while, I get a little, I get a little sketched out, and I have to check the stream just to make sure this thing ain't freaking out on me. Again, I'm scarred. I'm scarred from Hollow Knight. The live stream that never happened. But I think I figured out that as long as I'm doing it from my capture card next time, it should go more smoothly. Should. But it's probably going to be a little bit before I try that again, because that was just a frustrating time. Not fun. And if we're being honest, it made me look like an idiot. But that's okay. We all make mistakes, right? Right? I just thought of how excellent making a streaming video of you drawing your comic can serve for if you ever got into a copyright dispute with somebody who copied your comic or just posted it and said, "Oh, it's mine." You're like, "Yeah? Well, how about this, buddy? Why don't you gulp a big old glass of this YouTube video down?" Hatching my life away. But it looks so good, I has to do it. Gradual fade up. Call it good.
Titi, are you killing your catnip toy? Come here. Okay, I love you too.
You kill it. He's just going ham on his chew toy.
Aren't you? Yeah. Are you coming to say hi? Huh? You want to say hello to everybody? Come here. Oh. Oh, yes. He wants to draw.
Well, is that all the airtime you want? Say hi, bye. Oh, I lost my earbud. Did that freak you out?
Oh, run.
Yeah, as soon as a cat pops in, it's like, ratings go through the roof! I've given serious thought to... Oh, humidifier. I want to turn that on. Let's get some moisture in the air. But I have given serious thought to putting a cat tree behind me for these videos, because they love hanging out on those, and Gus would be up here all the time. In fact, I'm pretty sure... Yep, his fuzzy butt is underneath the seat right next to me. He's hiding out. Just got some of his fuzz. Oh, God. So much of this is gonna just be hatching. Ugh. Only thing that gets me through it is knowing it will look great. I think half the reason I do these streams is A, because it's fun to hang out with you guys. B, so that when I get any readers who are like, why do your episodes take so long to make? It's like, look! I mean, aside from having a full-time job and all that stuff, this don't put the bread on my table. It'd be awesome if it did. That'd be crazy. Which is why I'm going to mention my Patreon right now. No, I don't. Just kidding. I don't have a Patreon. But maybe I should. Maybe I should have a Patreon and beg for moolah from y'all. Can't remember what it was. There was some like worst of the worst, top 10 whatever videos, and this one focused on just vloggers who have Patreons and how with the quarantine and everything. Like, there was this one vlogger that basically lost her mind and just was saying, like, if you can't afford to pay me a couple dollars for the content that I make you, well, then you're just stealing, you're a thief, and like calling, basically alienating her viewers. I'm like, it's good marketing strategy. Make your viewers feel horrible and hate you. That's a good call. Oh, come to think of it, I forgot to mention something kind of important. Just because seniors, yesterday was their last day, in theory, if they passed, which I'm sure most of them did, if not all. But still, for any of the seniors that I've had, any of you guys that I've had over the past 4 years, I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I really do hope you keep in touch. If you're watching this video later on after the fact or anything like that, shoot me a message. Keep in touch. But I'm really proud of all of you, and congratulations. Now go party or something. Twitch. Oh, I didn't know that, wait, so is this the same Red Dead roleplay? Are these the two guys that voice act Arthur and Dutch, like, super well, or is it a different channel? Because I've seen a few of those videos where they just go around online and play, just voice act and roleplay as Dutch and Arthur, and it's pretty funny. Let's see. God, how close am I? Okay, I'm getting there. See, it's a whole server online. Basically, it's Red Dead, but you have jobs and roles. Create the backstory and interact with other players. That sounds amazing. What would I be? I would be a cobbler. No, I'd be a literal cowboy. You could find me on the prairie just going, moo! Oh, that's awesome. GTA 5 would be a blast. I mean, I've been on... It's like chat roulette or something when you go on to GTA 5 servers. You never know what you're walking into. And, like, there was one time when I was still playing GTA Online that I went in and everybody was on bicycles. And they were all avoiding one guy in a car, and they just called it car tag. Like, you could bunny hop over him and stuff, but if he killed you, if he hit you, then he stole your bike, and then you were it. Like, you had to go and tag somebody else. It's just amazing what people will come up with in these sandbox online games. No, totally, share it with me. That sounds funny. I would love to watch that. Lordy, lordy. The ocean gets a lot of love in my comic. Gotta hurry this up. I want to get back to some line work. This is kind of a painful truth, a reality of making any of these comics. Spend anywhere between, I don't know, half hour to an hour, maybe more than an hour per page. And it's one of those things where when people are reading it, they just fly by. They're just like, up, read it, read it, read it. Okay, next page. Like when I had students that would read Tenebris Bay and I was like, oh, did you like the last episode? They're like, yeah, no. And I was like, and I have to ask, I'm like, how long did it take you? And they're like, how long did it take me? And he's like, well, it's a read through. I'm just curious. And they're like, oh, I don't know, like 5 minutes. I'm like, oh God, oh, that's good. Good. It is still a labor of love, though. I gotta say, I'm excited about, we're in the second phase of getting a deck built out in the back. We had to level out a lot of grass, lay down weed barrier, get some rocks put in, and all that's finally done. I actually had to, go on the, and I basically had to fix up the yard in a lot of respects, and it's taken some time. I found out that my wife did not know how to swing a sledgehammer very well, and we did that after we had a few adult beverages, so that was funny. That was a good time. And yeah, so the deck is going to be getting built here in the next few weeks. And hopefully by that time, it will be socially, ethically, and otherwise all aspects of responsible to have some friends over finally. Put some of this social distancing behind us just for a sec. Have a little deck party. Get some grilling going, some snacks, have some music playing. I am excited. Well overdue for some of that. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. It will be very good. Alright. Took me a hot minute, but I would say that looks good. Okay. Just need to add a few quick shadows. I just had a moment where I was like, am I on the right layer? Okay. Straighten this out. Okay, very last thing I'll do here is add some of damn gradients. Need to make Stick's eyes a lot darker. Okay, take out some of these. I should be using a polygonal one for this. But I don't wanna. Oh, that one was messy. Oy. Okay, that should be good. Add a little glow. Yeah, that'll do. I can take out these pieces. Oops. white gradient won't work there. Need to make it dark. And switcheroo. Okay. Did I not? Oh shoot. I haven't added gradients to any of this stuff up here. I thought I did because it looks like I only got sticks back at that point. Silly me. Alright, a little bit more down here. Oop, back up. Okay, let's see. One down for that. And let's add one more layer to make the clouds a little darker. Okay. Coming along. It's looking like a comic. Let's see. I think I'm just gonna make this all tone darker. Yeah, I'll start there. Jeez, my control's all over the place on that. Clean this up. Okay, start taking away what I don't want to shade. Whoa, whoa. Yeah, I'll keep it. I'll keep it, why not? Okay. Oops. think that's... Oh, I can't forget his tie. gotta do that stretch. Ah. Sorry I've been so quiet. I've been in the zone. Leveling up your character. Is this for Assassin's Creed Origins, or is this on Red Dead? Nice. Yeah, I'm excited to play that game. I think it's going to be good when I finally get to it. So when you say that Red Dead's complete, like, you 100%ed that game? Like trophies and all? Because I've heard that's super hard. Not that I wouldn't believe you, but it's an achievement. Hey, what's up, Ryan? Welcome. You have to actually apply to be to be part of the role-playing server? Yeah. No, I feel the same way. Like, there's hardcore gamers out there that are just like, this game is not complete until I have every single trophy, and I'm just the best of the best of the best. And I'm, you know, to each his own. I just like playing a game for the story, the experience, having fun. There are very few games where, even if I love it, where I'm like, I'm gonna get every single trophy. Yeah, like what you just said, completed in my needs. Yeah, exactly. That's how I feel. So you would say that for you it's 100% achievement completion? Yeah, see, that's interesting to me. Like, just some people get a lot of gratification out of that. I mean, and obviously there's something to it because they keep adding it to all the games. As far as that community goes, that's funny. So the role-playing community is pretty hardcore. Still, I wonder what it would be like to join a Red Dead server where people are... I mean, here's a funny little tidbit. I did, when I was still playing World of Warcraft years ago, I joined a role-playing server where it was taken kind of seriously, and I was sort of beside myself because I'd never done that before. So it became this interesting part of my life, because they would say, like, don't break character. If you do that again, it's like a 3-strike rule. If you break character again, you're getting booted. I'm like, Then I'd just be like, aren't you breaking character to tell me this? What character? It's weird, man. It's fun, though. I can see why people do it. Alright. Oh, this picture. I kind of like how it looks with just the hatching, but I feel like the ocean and the beach should have some, a little bit more definition. Yep, I'm gonna do it. God, I was raking and getting sod and wood chips all out of the way, but it kicked up a lot of dirt and dust, and my lungs are just wrecked after yesterday. Ugh. It's almost like I can still taste the dirt in my mouth, even though I've brushed my teeth and gargled so many times. There's no way it could be in there, but it's just like my brain refuses to let go. It's like, no! You must learn that that is unacceptable. Stay inside, don't do yard work. What's wrong with you? Speaking of the Renaissance Festival, yeah, like, I love the people who are committed to that, and, like, they don't break character. They're like, no, this is me. I am a blacksmith of yore. But, man, I have not been to any Ren Fair in years, and I had planned on... What is going on? Why is it... No, I want that. I hadn't gone in years, and I really wanted to go this time around. But this stupid virus is just ruining everything. I mean, I don't have, like, any costume or anything to wear to it, but still, it would just be fun to go. Do you go every year, or? This is true. Still, man, I would love to go. I would love to go. I want to go. To be honest, I'm shocked we haven't gone, because with Lindsay being such a major British history buff, I'm sure all day she would just be sitting there going like, that's inaccurate. No, that's not correct. No, they did not have rubber band guns. Rubber bands weren't even made yet. And I would love it. Man, that's sad. First year in 30 years that you're not going. Well, and obviously it's not because you don't want to, it's because we can't, right? Or did you have plans not to go? Or are you just sick of it? Oh, hey. Yeah, that's right. You come back. Come on. There we are. I think I mentioned it in the last stream. This girl's getting old. My stylus just randomly stops working. My screen has been flashing here and there. What, Ren fairs? Oh, Ren fairs are great. Yeah, they're goofy. If you've never gone, you have to go. It is a moral imperative. Alright, I've decided we're making our own Ren fair. It's gonna be in my backyard. It's gonna be kind of tight. But we're gonna make a Ren fair. Ladies have to dress as fair maidens, or wenches. Guys can dress as, drunkards, knights, ye common villager folk. Make sure, can somebody bring a live turkey, so that we could, straight up murder that thing, and, we're gonna need a bunch of turkey legs, though, aren't we? Okay, so we're gonna need at least... if we're hosting a Ren fair in my backyard, probably gonna need at least 500 turkeys. So, if somebody could go ahead and hunt and secure 100 turkeys. Wait, no, 500. What did I say? 500? But, yeah, we'll have to do that. And, we're also going to need a few knights to joust each other. Again, small backyard, so I don't think any horses will be necessary, but we should probably get a few people dressed as horses that have strong backs so that they could support the knights on them and they could just run at each other. Yes. It would be good. It would be wonderful. I mean, I already got the fire covered. That's for sure. They'll use the driveway. We've got time for you to make costumes. Hey, I didn't say I'm making costumes. I mean, I know that I give off the air of one who is thrifty. But that would be more in the wife's department. She's much better with knitting, sewing, and the creation of cloth goods than I am. But then again, maybe that's the look we're going for. Maybe I just create rugs and and robes and just throw them on people and be like, "Congratulations! You're a commoner." I don't know. The more I talk about it, the more I think this Ren fair in my backyard is kind of the best idea ever. Yeah, we'll put little saddles on Gus and Theo, and they will totally support a... We'll say an average, or just a range between somebody who weighs 150 to all the way to 350. Easy. No problem. Their joints won't buckle and snap or anything like that. They will ride our knights to victory. Oh, lordy. Almost done. Kind of tired of this ocean here. Why did I have to make it so detailed? Why do I do that to myself? Oh, that's me, the Grand Weaver. The man who weaves great Absolutely. Yes.
Nope.
Wait, where did I start? I can't tell. Okay, over here. Oy. So, Rye, do you, have you been chatting with any other, seniors or anybody? Like, have you guys, or are there, like, any plans for a celebration or anything like that? I mean, I know it's a little limited, but I'm just happy for everybody. Not too much at the moment. Well, with the few people I had a chance to speak with on Google Meets and stuff yesterday, I really hope that you guys are able to celebrate, get the achievement, you know? I mean, it's not every day that happens. Colorado Ren Fair still go, says the website. I just assumed, given everything, it was gonna follow suit. Oh! August 1st through September 20th, it's still a go. I like it. Last in-person day probably is going to be the last time I see them. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy to think about that. Well, and this year it was so unfair because, you know, it came rather quickly when all of a sudden it was like, all right, we're not going to be in class anymore. And by the time that decision was made, nobody had the opportunity to really do their goodbyes because, you know, it's not like back when I was in high school, there's some people that I said goodbye to that I knew our relationship only extended to when we saw each other in school. Didn't make them any less important, but yeah, man, that's still sad just to think about. I've gotten so many emails over the past couple of days that have made me tear up like a man. Yeah. Let me see. Throw something together once this is all over. I think they will. I would hope that the people in charge will do something a little bit more formal for graduation. Like anything else right now, it's so hard to gauge. It's so hard to be certain of any plan. But I would really hope that that's something that we can bet on, that that's something that is going to happen for you guys. Nothing the last day, though. Goofed around and all. Things all changed so quickly. Yeah. They sure did. That was when... And I assume you're talking about the last day before we left the school physically, instead of like the last day being, well, yesterday. But, yeah, when they were giving the the call that we were going to be out and everything was going to remote, I immediately was just like, yeah, there's no point in starting this new assignment today or doing this or doing that. So each class period I was like, and now we're watching this Pixar movie, or now we're watching this animated film because it's my favorite. And I'm pretty sure from what I heard from the other students that was kind of the status quo through the school. Still, man, it's crazy times. Crazy times, crazy things going on. Crazy people. There's no shortage of that, ever. I feel like I was channeling a little bit of my inner JoJo when I drew sticks in this position. At least Nintendo got to rake it in with new Animal Crossing. Yeah. No, Nintendo, even if it turned out not to be the greatest Animal Crossing, I mean, it's a great Animal Crossing. It's like, I guess there's just no new innovations, but still, they destroyed it. Like, they made so much in sales. They decided to delay the game. Yeah, no joke. Kind of the same thing. I love that Doom came out the same day as Animal Crossing. That was hilarious. All the memes that came from that, and just the fan art of Isabelle and Doom Guy being like besties. I kind of live for that. Anytime I see a video or an animation, I'm like, oh yes, and I have to watch it. Almost there. God, making these selections, man. All right. And then there was a black suit. Yay. Darken up his tie. Oop, went over. And I'm kind of a doofus. Forgot to keep this lighter. Whoa, hey, nope. Lighter, lighter. Oh, I'm probably going to be on here for a while. What time is it now? 1:30? God, it's already been an hour and a half I've been doing this. Oi! But, no, I'm probably going to be on here for a while doing this, because I had a few students, a few people that were saying they wanted to jump on and say hi today. So I figured get on at noon, stay on for, I don't know, 4 hours. It wouldn't be any different from some of my other drawings, like, what am I trying to say? Some of my other drawing sessions. Still, I hope I get to see everybody today. Time will tell. Ooh, I love this song. Who does this? And do I have it? I think I have it, but I'm gonna add it. No, I don't. Let's go the other direction with this. Another pro tip, if you're ever doing a gradient selection that has a straight line, just go to that straight line from where you started to where you end, lift up, and it auto connects. It makes life easier. Alright, how's all this looking so far? Okay. Oh my god, y'all. We're at the point where I'm actually going to be drawing again. Not just gradients and shading and crap. So, I'm going to lock up the gradients. Let's go back to line work. Let me see. Have you ever played the game Spelunky? I've seen it. It looks like a mix of like Minecraft and Terraria thrown into one. Not necessarily a bad thing because I haven't played either. But but no, it looks like a lot of fun. Is that like one of your favorites? Whoa, whoa, my eraser is enormous. That's huge. Shrink that down a lot. Like making pixel art over here. Yeah, it's a roguelike, super famous. They're making a sequel that's coming out soon. I saw a trailer for the sequel, which of course made me jump in and look at the first one. And you know, I've been kind of lukewarm on roguelikes, but the last roguelike I played was, and I'm not sure if it fits into the category specifically, but Dead Cells was the last one I played, and I enjoyed it. But I think I need to shift. I need to shift my expectations or the way that I approach the game, because there's a very large part of me that likes, I guess, the fixed environment and like continuing a story. But roguelikes, it's more like it's gameplay for gameplay's sake. So obviously the game has to have super strong gameplay in order for that to work out. And not to say Dead Cells doesn't, but I guess it's just like the gameplay loop has to be super duper duper addictive for me to love it. Otherwise, I just kind of like, meh. I move on, because I'm very story driven as a gamer. I love stories. Yeah, well, and I know that it gets better the more you play, the further you get, because you get stronger and then you can breeze through old areas and stuff. But again, I know that that's not the only representation of roguelikes. I know that there are plenty out there, like Binding of Isaac, Enter the Gungeon, which Enter the Gungeon got my attention. It seemed like kind of a fun one. Just never jumped in, I guess. But summer's coming up. Between lesson planning and all that, I'll probably have some free time, and if I were ever going to try it, I would do it then. Kind of pioneered the action roguelike and card roguelike, respectively. Oh, Slay the Spire. Yeah, I've heard about that. Yeah, and Binding of Isaac, I mean, if I remember correctly, I think Binding of Isaac is made by the same people who made Super Meat Boy, which I loved Super Meat Boy. That was crazy hard, but really fun and just goofy. So that's a big reason why I thought Binding of Isaac might be something I try as well. Just because it's by somebody that I already know. What am I doing with this guy's sleeve? What am I doing? I don't mean this in a bad way, but that is totally a you thing. If there were anybody I knew who would play a game just for the sake of breaking it and having a just fun, not I don't know if I'm necessarily meaning like finding the exploits, but just how the game works underneath the surface, I could totally see that. Oh, mod communities. They're actually integrating into the game as official DLC. That's cool. No, it's awesome when communities make stuff that the actual devs are like, huh, I do believe we'll add that. I mean, that's how Portal was born, essentially. Give your engine out to the masses, and the masses will make something, and then you can basically say, hey, can we buy that from you and sell it? Kind of, actually, this reminds me of wait, it's ridiculous. They had like production quality music and textures. Most people referred to the mod over both official. Yeah, no, that's the craziest thing about these days, especially being a gamer. You can self-produce and publish anything now. Like, as long as you have the means and have some idea of what you're doing, the doors are open. I mean, it's really cool if you're into technology and producing stuff for yourself. In terms of just reminding me when you said breaking a game or taking advantage of the sandbox qualities of it and then just busting it. I've been replaying Metal Gear Solid 5, and one of my favorite things about that game is how ridiculous it can get with just playing with the AI and messing with it. And there's a fight between you and this sniper. They call her Quiet, but I mean, might as well call her Naked, because the game designers, when they put it together, were just like, hey, she's a female, let's put next to no clothes on her. Ding. Then have a half-baked story. Not important. But what is important is that in that fight, her AI is ridiculous. She will be on top of you quick, and she will fire at you so fast. Like, it's a rambunctious fight if you actually do it the way they wanted you to, if you actually fight her sniper to sniper. But one of the biggest exploits you can do is call in a box of ammo to resupply yourself. But you can have this box airdropped anywhere on the battlefield. And so all you have to do is find where she is with your binoculars, mark her, and then call in an airdrop of this ammo and have it drop straight on her head. You do that twice, it basically knocks her out. It takes her out. And it's just one of the funniest exploits, because it's supposed to be this big like this awesome hard boss fight. And you're like, nah, not gonna do that. It's pretty funny. In fact, I think after I'm done with this stream, I'm gonna do some Metal Gear, because I'm not gonna be doing the rest. All the senior grades are done in my classes. I'm not gonna be doing the rest of the grades until Sunday. I'm gonna get a little bit of R&R after this. I've been working hard this week. I didn't quite do this coat right. Let's sink these buttons a little bit lower. Yeah, that'll do. Now, does he look anatomically correct? Could be better, could be worse. There's so much potential for like sandbox roguelikes. That's one example. Wait, what's it called? No, is it called Noita? Did I pronounce that right? Noita? Or is it Noita? I guess I can't ask it. So if it's Noita, say yes. No-ita. I'll have to check that out though. I couldn't believe yesterday with Xbox Series X, their announcements. I had heard of this project being done by a solo developer, but seeing it yesterday on the Series X preview was kind of insane. I can't even remember the name of it. It was the first game they showed off, though. It's like a first-person shooter with like cyber ninjas and stuff. Very Japanese. PC-only game in early access right now. Bit half-baked currently. Huh. I'll just keep it on my list. There was another, what is it, like Valiant or Volorant or something? It's like a new Battle Royale game that's free-to-play coming out soon. I've had some people suggesting I play that. Ooh. with another song I like. Getting some good additions to my chill out list today. Minecraft and Terraria both have those huge modding communities around them too. Yeah. Terraria feels like a game that it's something that I keep thinking like I should get into this, I should try it out. And it's been like on my back burner, my backlog, I guess. And yeah, with all these new games that were coming out, like FF7R took up so much of my time. And yeah, I know that it's going to continue to take up a lot of my time because I'm probably going to play through that so many times. Not to mention, in fact, I should get the last Ori episode wrapped up. I have it almost finished. But I kind of want to replay Ori and the Will of the Wisps, but obviously not recording, so I can just mosey and explore at my own pace. There's something to be said about playing a game that you're recording, because you don't want it to be boring, so you don't just do nothing. It feels like everything has to have a purpose when you're recording it. So it's kind of nice to go back and just revisit it on your own terms. Stretch time! Oh, God. Oh,
Oh, Goosey. You come in to say hello? Oh, yeah, you come say hi? Come here. Oh, come here, you fat tub of lard. Oi. There you go. Ow! Why you bite my nose? Hmm?
tuna breath? Huh? You like a humidifier? Is that what you're looking at?
Yeah. You love the head pets, huh? Yeah. You wanna sit in Daddy's chair? Hmm? I know, there's so much weird stuff going on. You got the weird smoky stuff? What is that? Alright. You get in the seat. Oh. There you go.
Alright. It works! Petting a cat brings more views! Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh, I can't be this tired. Got a lot of good sleep. I think it's time to switch gears on the music. You're right. I need to just fill my thumbnails with Gus's, like, expression. It's his own expression. He's just a big dum-dum. And I love him. Let's see. What do I want? Yeah. Make sure this keeps up. Hashtag lo-fi beats to study and draw to. Oh, Gus! I didn't know you were down here, buddy.
Come here. Hey. Gus, Gus. Psst, psst, psst. Hey.
Quit cleaning yourself and come here.
Hey. Hello, my little chubba-lub. Hello. Here.
Watch out for Daddy's feet. They have minds of their own. Oh. Help me draw. Here, I'm gonna give you this. Okay. All right. Oh. Do you like watching Daddy draw all this time and we've never discovered this? Oh.
Oh, no. Mwah.
What? Are you curious about the microphone?
You want to see the mic? Give it a good sniff. Okay, you done with that? Yeah. I know, it's weird. Why does Teddy do this stuff, hmm? Here. Run along, little tyke.
I do not like how his knees look. Yeah, that'll do.
Well, hello again.
Hey, what's up? Ah! I got a runny nose. I'm so happy to see you. And my nose is crying. Which is weird, but it's happening, so here we are. How you doing, buddy? Nice. Good is a good way to be. As you can tell, there's about a roughly 7-second delay between when you say something and when I respond to it, and then you actually hear me. So you write it immediately, and I see it, and I say it, and then there's 7 seconds. And then you hear it. Now. Are you going to be in trouble if they catch you on the tubes watching your good friend Doodle? Nice. Very nice. Hey, I already told a couple of the boys, but in a few weeks I'm gonna have a new deck, and we need to have us a little deck warming party. And it'd be awesome if you could come. It's probably, fingers crossed, that all this stuff calms down by that time, but I'm guessing early June, maybe like that first week sometime. Oh my gosh, I'm so bloated from the McDonald's. That was a bad call. Ronald ain't treating me very nice. Looks like you might have had to go off. That's the trouble of watching a stream while you're doing the work. The work calls you. Ooh. Another stretch time. Oh, jeez. What was that? Hey, little furball. You come up to say hi, buddy? I need a bigger line here. There we go. That looks better. Alright, I think we're back up and running. I think. Looks like it. Yeah. Looks like it. Okay. Alright, cool. Sorry about that, y'all. Itty bitty crash. It's always a good time when your software crashes. Especially when it's the software streaming everything on your screen to the YouTube. I feel off in my cloud game today. These clouds don't feel like my normal clouds. Let's see. Does that need anything else? Or am I good to move on? Yeah, it needs a panel. Duh. Might as well draw the new panels for all the other ones. Then lock that layer down so I don't draw on top of it, like I always do. However, I'm going to turn off shape dynamics. Oh, never mind. I guess I need those. Okay, so to be careful. It'd help if I turned up smoothing. Here we go. Oh, I didn't look up a chat for a second. Yeah. This is like the classic spirit bomb position, but he's just doing it halfway. Get some of these scattered. Some of these scattered panels done, and then I can sketch the largest one. Because I got a trick up my sleeve for these next three. It'll make it much faster. Okay, this one we can turn off smoothing and go straight. How many pages have I gotten done today? So I got one on my way to finishing the second. And 3 should be easy enough. That's good progress. That is good progress! So why am I starting with the largest panel first, I hear you ask, dear viewer? Well, so good of you to ask. That is because I'm going to draw this, copy and paste it here, but smaller, make the change to the eye, then copy and paste again, but smaller to that one at the top, and make the eyes all squeezed shut. That way it's like I'm doing one drawing, but with different eyes. And it'll go so much faster than drawing it each time individually. Not to mention, this way I avoid any continuity errors where suddenly a piece of hair looks different or something like that. I think I need to thicken up the brush. There we go. You know what's funny is I kind of thought the same thing at a few points, the way his hair was done. And I mean, it was almost by mistake because normally Drake's hair is up and spiky. If anything, a lot of people tell me it's like, oh, he looks like Cloud. I'm like, yeah, a little bit, yeah. So it's just really funny to me that when I drew him with wet hair, he kind of started looking like Squall, and I was like, wow, I think I have a lot of issues psychologically related to Final Fantasy. It's like having daddy issues, but with a game or something. That's right. Yeah, good issues. Good issues to have. I've started adopting this new technique that's kind of sketchy. Like, I'm not as worried about making super smooth lines. I kind of like having contoured lines that are going in the same direction, like here with the eye, how it's just a bunch of lines making up this shape. I don't know why. I like it. I'm having fun with it. Come on. Come on. Okay, there we go. Oh no! I did it again! I'm so bad about that. do I do? Alright. You know what? I'm going to just take this, invert it, and erase everything from the panel. The panel's easy enough to redraw. Now I will inverse it again, cut it, and paste it where it belongs, in line work. Oy, I'm so bad about that. Let's line this back up. I think that's about it. Looks good. Okay, and merge them together. Now I can redraw the panel. Jeez. Gotta lock that down as soon as I'm done editing it. Save me from myself. And lock. There we go. Ah. This is the biggest issue with getting into a flow state. If I'm streaming, I'm sitting there going like, I don't even check chat. I don't look at anything. I just like suddenly get so absorbed in what I'm doing that everything else just melts away. Having a hobby where you can get into a flow state like that is better than any drug that you could ever think would make you feel good. It's awesome. I love it. It's probably why I do this, huh? gradient stuff, and then we can copy and paste this. Yeah. Yes, that's what we're gonna do. Cover that up a little bit, huh? these up. I should be able to copy. Okay, that didn't work. Copy. Paste. Why is it doing that? Huh. It's like it doesn't know what to do with it. Okay. Let's copy and paste the line work. Here we go. Copy and paste the gradient. I just gotta carefully line this up. Okay. So now I could just merge both of these. Let's make sure we're doing that right. And now I'll transform it and put it into its new home. Okay. How does that look without the sketch? A little bit darker. Okay. And then one last time up here. those to the line work, merge it, and save. Okay. So I still need to do the gradient for this panel, but besides that, I'm pretty pleased with the amount of work done today in this session. Been going at it for about 3 hours, so I think it's probably going to be my stopping point for today. But it's a lot of progress. The good stuff happens next. So, depending on how much I get done just with other stuff, life stuff, tomorrow I should be able to get most of it done in the morning, or even maybe later on in the late morning. Thank you. No, it feels good. It was a good session. Very few bumps in the road as far as connection and everything actually working correctly, so that's a blessing in disguise. But I do think that tomorrow I'm probably going to stream at the same time, maybe around noon. If not, it'll be like probably around 11, and I'll pick up where I left off. But yeah. So, for anybody in here who's just been kind of quiet, and yeah, stream did its job. It actually worked. But for any of you who have been watching and maybe not chatting or anything, and you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe. I don't just stream stuff like this. I also make tutorial videos, let's plays, and just sort of do tech talk and creativity stuff. So make sure to subscribe and you'll see more videos like this. If you haven't seen the webtoon that this is for, it's called Tenebris Bay. And I'm pretty sure that's in the title for this stream. So you can search that on webtoon. It's also in the description below. There's a link. So you could go there if you're into reading webcomics. Check it out, and hopefully you'll subscribe there too. But otherwise, I guess if you're watching this video past the point and it's not live anymore, I hope I'll catch you next time on the next stream. And again, if you're seeing this now, just check me out tomorrow. I'll probably be here around the same time, around noon, Central Mountain Time. And I feel like I'm forgetting something else. And usually you can expect this stuff, if I'm going to be streaming, it's going to be Fridays or Saturdays. Very rarely it'll be on Sundays, but who knows. Either way, I hope you guys all have a wonderful rest of your day. It's spring. Hopefully where you are, the weather's great, and you can get outside, get some fresh air, get some sun. That'll help you. I'll see you soon. That'll help you boost your mood if you're feeling a little shut in from all this quarantine crap. But yeah, stay good, stay calm, stay positive, and stay healthy. And I will catch you guys soon. See you later.